we need to make new character.
So, you want to hear a story, huh?
Not really.
About...
No, I do not.
Next stop, Firestone Depot. Time to gather up your stuff.
Yeah, it happens. Whammer killed me last time too, actually, now that I think about it. My last one life Lilith, Whammer cursed me right before I died on a ramp. I think this Whammer curse is real.
Start making your way off the bus. You don't have any reason to trust me, but I need you to believe that I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you find the path.
Yeah, I have to switch games though. When I die, I need to switch games. If I try to play the same game again, then I'm always too impatient and everything. I always have to switch games. And then I can come back fresh and have the right attitude about it. But Whammer curse is real, man. Even in real life, man.
Well, we're here.
We need to be careful.
Don't worry about saying goodbye. I'm sure we'll be doing this all again soon enough. Get up, man.
Not as soon as you think, Marcus. I was looking up a little bit online though, and it looks like you can eat some rad scorpion steak or ragstad stew in Fallout 4, and that will help give you some energy defense. Maybe I need to do that before I'm going on missions where I know I'm going to fight laser enemies. Maybe we eat some food before we go in there.
You may call me by my locally designated name, Claptrap. Before continuing, please accept this Echo communication device and heads-up display, provided free of charge by the Doll Corporation.
I died to a automatic laser turret. It killed me, and it was like a second. It killed me. Same as the death. Same as the death I had the last playthrough, but you know, that was to a Brotherhood of Steel guy with an automatic laser. Automatic lasers kill you in like, you know, 1.5 seconds, you know, just super
Great.
fast.
I detect that your Echo device is fully functioning. This way, please.
So I was trying to think of a way. I'll do a little experiments to try to figure out how to prevent that. I mean, one thing to do is not switch to regular armor, just stay in power armor. Because power armor just has more defense in general, and maybe that's the right strategy.
This is the new U station. When you use this device, your DNA profile is automatically.
I was already thinking about doing that because
activate the new U station now.
Because it takes a long time to get the ballistic cloth online. It's a pretty big detour. Pretty big detour. Or you know what? Whammer bought a name change a while ago, and I wasn't able to do it because we were in the wrong game. I could give Whammer his name change. What was it, like Baked Bean Eater fan or something? What was it? Whammer. You actually paid for a name change. Baked Bean Lover. I can't remember. Whammer, you gotta remind me now or I'm gonna move on. Was it Baked Bean Fan? I don't know, we'll do that. Close enough. Alright, here. So for the what am I trying to say? For the memory leak, I do the Turrican fix, which you can find right there, which basically you delete a bunch of loading screens, and it really cuts down the number of times that you get hit with the memory leak. Definitely do that, and you run into it a lot less often. It does still happen once in a while, but it doesn't happen nearly so often as it used to do. Like a lot of times I can go an entire session without running into the memory leak. It's a little bit hard because I think another problem, in addition to the loading screens, I think the cutscenes also might be causing problems. Because a lot of times on this first day, with all the various cutscenes, I'll end up with a memory leak on the first day, but then I might not see it again for like, you know, several 4-hour streams. Anyway, okay, let's go get some ammo over here, which is what I like to do. Let's see what our starting legendary is. We've got Violence and the Hive. Okay. I don't know if you can get revolver ammo this early, actually. We might not be able to. We might have to use our crappy submachine gun.
Let's see what we've got.
No, we actually didn't get as far as we did last time. Because last time we got all the way to mass fusion. So we actually died sooner this time. Unfortunately, that was not a personal best. The thing that is kind of crappiest about it is that's an optional quest that we were doing.
Out of ammo.
I didn't even have to do that quest. I just thought I'd do it because I was in the area and get a little more experience. It never occurred to me that I would die doing it. But you don't have to retrieve that serum for Virgil. He asked you to do it, but he doesn't like come down, he doesn't like hunt you down or anything if you fail to do it. There's no consequence for not doing it. So I probably shouldn't have been doing it, just because of one life. But I was thinking that the worst thing in there was that Assaultatron, and I was prepared for the Assaultatron. I didn't think about the fact that the stupid laser turrets would kill me in a second. Anyway, live and learn, live and learn.
You should open this storage device. There may be something inside to help against those bandits.
What if I do?
You can't jump on this little thing here.
That looks like it could do some damage. Okay, let's get this gate open.
Totally unplayable. Do I have to wait over here? Yeah.
These controls seem to be damaged. Have no fear. I'm sure I can do it.
Sure you can't. I have no faith in you at all, Claptrap. Oh, you know, we get some music going too, since we're doing Borderlands. Let me get some music going in a second here. Actually, let's get some music going right now. I don't like playing music when I'm doing Fallout, because I've died because I missed the sound cues in that game. But it's a lot less of an issue in Borderlands. So I don't mind playing music for this game, so let me get some music going. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think that's working. Okay, cool. Hey Sneaky Slytherin, how's it going? Claptrap Snowing Bill 1. Yeah. It's the whole opening sequence. When he's giving you the doll, he's giving you the aggro recorder. It's just painful to sit through, honestly. It's one of my dearest wishes for Borderlands 4, is that we won't have to deal with that. I don't know why I grabbed that gun. Is that we won't have to deal with Claptrap in the beginning like that. Or at least if you do have to do it, you only have to do it maybe once. You can skip it. Every time after that would be really, really nice.
Excellent. I knew you were the right choice, friend. Now go. I'll contact you again soon.
Yeah, skip tutorial, yeah.
Attention, citizen of Firestone! There is no cause for alarm! This new visitor has resolved the problem!
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. damn bandits won't leave us alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. Come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
I would if I could, but I need to wait for another
Now
tutorial.
that you've selected a mission, you will notice that a new icon has appeared on your heads-up display. That's a waypoint. The waypoint will tell you where you need to go, depending on what mission is currently active in your mission log.
I do it now? Yes.
Thanks for opening her up again. The name's said. They don't let me cut on folks anymore since I lost
Now
my
that we're done with
license,
all that,
now I
please
can
follow
get
me
the
and
vendors
I'll open the
around
gate
here
for
up and
you.
running. From the vendors, you can buy all the healing you could ever want from a real doc. Thankfully, without the vault is a myth you get yourself killed lecture.
All right, boys, take him out!
Looks like he got under Nine-Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
You did it! I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand? That little robot is hurt. He isn't going to last very long without attention. Why don't you look around for something to fix him up?
I'll save you, Claptrap. Hang in there, little buddy. Well, I can play through 2. You don't have to wait for Claptrap. You just jump over the gate.
He seems
We don't
to
have
be
grenades
okay.
yet and play through 1 though.
Now is the time to get moving and play your part in the journey to come.
Oh, I forgot I like to kill these things with punches. Maybe we need to level up a little bit more. 3 hits is a bit much.
I just keep getting.
That ought to do it. I'll see you.
Yeah, that's true. We're very little health at this point. Even a level 6 longbow would blow us up. That's a good point, Special. Oh, the game crashed. The hell? Yeah, right, talking about how stable it is. And it crashes right off the bat. We'll probably have to redo the quest. Yeah, I jinxed it. It did seem like it was running a little bit sketchy though, honestly. The frames were fluctuating, which they shouldn't have been doing at all. I don't know what was going on with it. Come on, game. The other problem I have with it is I get this says general protection fault when I load into it for the first time. And I don't know what causes that. So then I end up having to restart it several times before it finally works. And I don't know why that happens. The only mod I'm running, if you call it that, is Reshade. I have the Reshade tweaking the visuals a little bit. So I don't know if that's what causes it or what. I don't know. Alright, it's finally working again. Let's see if we have to redo that whole quest or if we can just talk to Zed.
That ought to do it. I'll see you in a few.
Oh good, we just have to talk to him. Excellent.
You need something? I think we're done here.
We'll do these initial quests, then we'll head to T-Bone Junction and do the chest farm, do the level 9. After we knock these out. You can two-punch him now. Whoa, that guy was wrecking me. When my friend ended, died to skags.
Yeah. What I might not have a medical degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy. I'm gonna sell some things you don't need and buy first aid kits to use on the field.
People don't yet trust you. If you're going to ever find the vault...
Oh, when the game crashed. Yeah, the game crashed for a second there.
Wanna shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Ever be tornadoes as your gates cover?
I'll buy that. I can afford it? What? Come on, man. How much does it cost? 2030. Let's hold on to this. Actually, I'll put it in the safe. We're about to go do the farm. Let's get rid of this.
You are late. We must speak immediately.
Actually,
I'm afraid for my own security,
really early.
And therefore you must jump through a hoop or two. Talk to the mechanic. He knows where to find me. And a word of caution, don't touch him if you ever want to eat with your hands again.
Hey, you ain't getting nowhere without wheels, boy. And maybe, I've been cooking up something new, but I ain't finished the booster system yet.
Whoa, traveler!
Secret sauce.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board. I think I lost the beat, but
Yeah, I did Baked Beans fan. I couldn't remember what it was, Whammer. I was trying to ask you what the name was. And so I did Baked Bean fan. I don't think Enjoyer wouldn't fit actually anyway. Is that good enough for you? Yeah, I remembered. I owed you a name change, yeah. Can't have your precious channel points going to waste.
Yeah, that's probably the thing that does the other thing and shit.
You only afford 2 of them. Let's sell some stuff. I like to have 3.
Is there no end to my power?
Alright.
Yeah. What is it?
Things like is so fast in these early thing before you get the skills, let you extend the duration. It's like over in an instant, it feels like.
Well, shoot, looks like the passenger seat's gonna have to go bye-bye to fit that bad boy in there. I'll get to work on that right now. I can always tell you were the resourceful type. Bring them on back and we'll get you rolling.
Legendary first run? Doesn't look like it. What I'll do in Fallout 4 is I'll try I'm gonna try different things like the Ragside Stew and stuff. Oh, close longbow, okay.
Customize your grenades with a new
I was thinking, oh, we found the longbow we need, but we didn't find the longbow we need because that is obviously way too high a level. I got that level 6 longbow in my mind. I'm gonna put the killing kits we picked up into the bank over here.
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing
Double machine gun, 35 times 2, 8.3. It's not terrible, but level 16 is pretty high. Level 13 masher, 1.6 fire rate, 3 shot. I'll buy it. We'll try it.
Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you need healing. Step right up.
Store that too. Anyway, like I'll keep that save long enough to try and to try the different stews and see how those improve how that improves our survivability against the laser turret. Although I shot the laser turret, so alright, I'll figure out some way to test it. I can probably reload an earlier save.
And
then I also think I'll try it with power armor and see if that makes a difference.
I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Give us your hungry, and we'll give them our leftovers. Give us your poor, and we'll give them a job that might pay. Give us your weary, and we'll make them sing us a song. We are Atlas.
Hey, your friend's hanging with Moxie to join the Fathom. Grab one of those mops. We just finished and get your ass moving.
Alright, let's go talk to Marcus and then we'll go back to the chest farm.
Come in. Have a look around.
Hey, you seen my gun?
Keep at it, my friend.
Why does Marcus have a miniaturized citizen on his counter there? And shrink ray experiments on the side. Alice in Wonderland moment.
You found a corrosive weapon. Shots fired from these weapons have a chance of splattering acid on your target. The acid eats through armor and flesh it in no time at all, and can spread to other nearby enemies.
What was that? Mercenary. Wow, plus 12. Yeah, I'll take that back. There's a good chance that'll actually be useful when we get to level whatever. I feel like a lot of the things we get here we don't actually use. This is a pretty nice mercenary comm. So we shall see how good that is when we get there.
The SNS philosophy is tech plus ammo capacity equals I win. Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you just man's here. Supply limited.
If we end up actually using that mercenary comm, it'll be the first time in a long time I've gotten something actually useful out of this farm. I typically don't find any weapons or anything that's worth keeping. At least not in my opinion, but I'm pretty picky about what I keep. I like anything that's like moderate quality, because a lot of times the stuff are like level 34. And you can do a lot of farming before you get level 34 doing these playthroughs. And so it's usually got to be pretty darn good to actually be useful at that stage. The Firefly class mod. Yeah, nitpicky Robot God, it's true. Us Baked Bean fans are picky about our loot. Kind of the opposite, I guess, of Fallout 4, where just loot everything. Loot everything and hold on to it for scrapping. This game, sell, sell, sell. I would save it, yeah. I've done that before, actually. Saved a level 34 explosive.
More loot?
I didn't remember to look out for that, actually. A lot of times I forget to even look for those things. But I've always had it. The few times I've picked one up during this farm, I've ended up already having it by the time I got to level 34. But a corrosive? Can you imagine finding a corrosive? That would actually be super handy. I feel like I've found a corrosive doing this a few times. Like offline or whatever. Definitely not in any of my recent playthroughs. A lot of times I forget to even look at the grenade.
There's no end to my power.
Wow, you're not dead.
Not dead, we made it all the way to level 8. Best one life run ever.
Oh, come on, you found an explosive weapon. Shots fired from these weapons have a chance of exploding on impact for massive damage.
So I've been thinking about the ramp death I had to the last Lilith like this entire time, ever since she died. It's super annoying to me that that happened. I've been over that ramp 8 billion times, and I normally do it exactly the way I did at that time that I died. I like to wait and hold the boost for the last little bit there, because I want to boost again to get past the Lancer that's cruising just up ahead. So I don't like to use a lot of boost before I get to the ramp. So I usually boost at the last second. You can technically make that jump without even boosting, but it's a little bit dicey, a little bit uncomfortable feeling in the monster. You can make it very easily in the runners. I never use boost for that when I'm going over with the runner, but with the monster it's a little more comfortable to give it just a little boost. Anyway, so it's just annoying to me that now I feel like I have to approach that ramp differently than I've done it 9,000 times. because it randomly killed me once.
A sniper without a sniper comm is just a guy with a gun. Find the comm that's right for you.
That was probably one of my more annoying deaths ever of all time, is dying on that stupid ramp. Yeah, I just boosted a smidge. But I think the key is, like, I don't know, like, I wish I knew what did it. I've looked at that clip a bunch of times, and I don't know if it was just the weird coincidence of hitting the ramp at the same time as it hit the boost, or I don't know what happened there. I got stuck on a pixel, you know? Something deflected my trajectory. Anyway, super annoying. So anyway, I guess, you know, the best I can do though is what Captain Fufu and Spatula were talking about it afterward and saying, you know, line it up farther ahead, and maybe I'll try to hit the boost a little sooner. Maybe hit the ramp boosted. But anyway, it's just annoying. It's just annoying because, like, I've done it so many times exactly the same way I did it that day, and yet for some reason the game killed me on that day. Not today, Satan. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see.
Let's see what we've got.
I mean, the good news is the death ought to be avoidable because, in my experience, it almost never happens. So, unlike automatic lasers melting me in Fallout 4, like, I've died to that ramp a long time ago when I first started playing Borderlands, just because I tried to go over it like too fast in a runner or whatever, and your car ends up flopping all over the place. But yeah, see, there's level 34 explosive bouncing Betty. I'll go ahead and buy that. And then I'll sell it, and then I'll buy it back again. This is for maximum efficiency. That's exactly the way you have to do it. If you only buy it once, then the game might not think you really want it. Yeah, exactly. Especially with the runner. Like, I used to die on that bridge boosting the runner too much, or even boosting the runner at all. But like I said, it's been literally years since I've died there. Anyway. That's a little bit tempting. I don't like the fire rate on it though. I think I'll pass. It's also level 16, which is pretty late. I'm thinking to shooting the skags. When I look at that, that's what I've got in my mind, is killing the skags in the Lost Cave. And a level 16 gun has got to be pretty good because you're almost done with the farm at that point. So, Mighty Mr. T, I think, pointed out that the trick to making sure the game's saved your purchases is having at least 30 seconds ticked off the vendors. Gives the game time enough to save. So there we were 37 seconds ticked off, so everything that we bought should have saved. The Fuwei is quicker, changing the color on your shirt. The problem I have with the Fuwei is it doesn't work for me all the time. Like, I'll change the color on a shirt or something, and it won't trigger the save icon. And so I don't know if that's just I'm not getting the vault symbol, but it actually is saving, or it's not saving because I didn't get the vault symbol. I guess maybe I haven't tested that thoroughly. But I don't always get the flashing vault symbol when I do it. Yeah, but did it save? No vault system, no save. Okay. Because that's what I've always assumed, is because I changed the shirt, but the color didn't change, because I don't get the flashing vault symbol, I assume that it didn't actually save. So I find it's actually, in my experience, it's really inconsistent whether I get to save or not, so it kind of frustrates me to do it that way. So that's why I was particularly interested when, I think it was Mighty Mr. T was talking about the fact that you could just wait and make sure you get a save that way. It seems easier to me. Less frustrating, I guess. More scientific. It works 100% of the time.
Remember, Marcus means quality at a great price.
Something that throws me off switching between the two different games is in Fallout, you're always hitting tab to get out of a screen. And in this game, you're more normally you're hitting escape to get out of screens. But because I was just playing Fallout, my muscle memory has me continually hitting tab. Like exit the vendors, I try to hit tab, which is not how you do it, obviously. Probably take me a little while to get my muscle memory working right as far as that goes. Boom. I've noticed that Captain sometimes will short circuit this farm.
Hope I'm lucky.
Like he won't get all the won't necessarily get all the SCUs. I mean, other than the launcher one, which obviously gets skipped, but sometimes he doesn't grab them all. I like to grab them all because I'm never sure what weapon I'm going to want to use, particularly early game. Yeah, exactly. You get used to how they you get used to the how the keys work in that particular game, yeah.
Encounter enough beasties out there, and you'll be happy you won from the rest.
Take up arms to fight the oppressors. You must leave the fighting to us when our schedule will permit your defense. If you are stabbed, bleeding.
Great to see you!
Mine, mine, and mine.
Mine, mine, and mine. Let me get my fan going in here. It's starting to get warm. Why isn't this working? What is happening here? Hold on a sec.
The Atlas Corporation will return to break the bothersome shackles of freedom and choice that have plagued your weary minds.
There it goes, okay. I gotta install this ceiling fan, I don't know, back in the summer, and it has a remote, but you have to stand like a foot away from it to make it work. It's super annoying. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the fan's remote.
A sniper without a sniper comm is just a guy with a gun. Find the comm that's right for you.
Alright, we got the first 4 now. 4 out of 7, I think? I think there's 3 more STUs to buy.
Let's see what we've got.
Pretty sure this song is Russian Circles. It's a Midwest instrumental rock band. They named themselves after a hockey practice maneuver, I guess. Doing Russian circles. I'm not a big hockey fan, so... But...
Remember, Marcus means quality at a great price.
Do not take up arms to fight.
We haven't seen a single legendary yet, which is not super unusual. I feel like I've gone sometimes where you see no legendaries. I very rarely get a legendary I think is worth keeping doing this farm. Kind of shows you how low the awesome level is of these chests and T-bone. Like super low. Tempest, plus 48 shock damage resistance. Guess we can hold on to that. Looks like a decent Tempest. Go stick it in the bank. Alright, we don't want the launcher. Even though we have a launcher, we don't want the STU. Next here, spend 30 seconds. Yeah, I died, Cloudy. It was a disaster. I was doing the, I was going to get the serum for Virgil, which isn't even a mandatory quest. I was just there in the Institute and I thought it would be pretty easy to do and get a little more experience. But, I don't know if you're familiar with that area, but I was in the area where they had like the different victims locked in cells. And there's a couple of laser turrets there. And I didn't realize I was standing right under laser turrets, and one of those automatic laser turrets just killed me in like, it was like a second. Those automatic lasers kill you so fast that I just got melted. It was very similar to the mass fusion death, where the Brotherhood guy with the automatic pistol, you know, just killed me really fast. It was so fast I didn't really have time to react to it. Yeah, so that it was a mistake. I mean, I probably shouldn't have been doing, well, I definitely should have been doing a side quest, but I thought it was a safe side quest, you know? The thing that I was worried about was the Assaultatron in there, but I knew where it was, and so I was ready for it and killed it quite easily, but I was not even thinking about laser turrets annihilating me. So that was, yeah, it was disappointing. It was disappointing as all one life deaths are. But it does make me think though. I'm going to do some experiments offline before I try that again and just see like, because I was already kind of getting a little bit down on the ballistic cloth just because it's such a long detour to work with the railroad to get ballistic cloth. I feel like it adds, you know, anywhere between 4 and 8 hours to the run, heading down that path. And I wonder if I'd had my Brotherhood power armor on, if I would have lasted a little longer, you know, more than just a second or two. And the other thing I was thinking about is you can actually eat foods like Rad Scorpion Steak and Ragstat Stew, which give you energy resistance. And maybe I should make sure that, like, if I'm doing Institute quest lines like that, since, you know, all the Institute rifles are lasers, basically, they're weird Institute lasers, energy weapons, that I should make sure I'm eating those specialty foods before I, you know, do quests in those areas. I think that could be another improvement I would make, so I don't die just quite so fast. So this is the trick that we do in Borderlands 1, and I didn't invent this. People have been doing this for ages. Is what you do is you go to T-Bone Junction at level 3, and you do this loop that I'm doing, and this chest farm loop, and what it does is in Borderlands 1 you get experience for completing achievements, and there are achievements related to opening containers and looting them, and there are achievements related to buying and selling items in vending machines. And so just by doing this loop and selling stuff, you end up getting to level 9, which is where we are now. And the other thing that you do is you buy these SDUs to increase your ammo capacity, so that when you start the game you've got much higher ammo capacity. But you can see we're already level 9, and we came in here at level 3, and all we've been doing is buying, selling, and looting chests, and that alone has gotten us to level 9. Well, I guess you do a little quest in here too. You do the quest for Scooter to pick up the parts for the monster, so you do get quest experience for that as well. Anyway, we're almost done with this farm now. I like to do it till I get to level 9 and have all the SDUs purchased and get $1 million. By getting $1 million here, I don't need to worry about money again. Sometimes for the entire rest of the playthrough, I never have to worry about money, because I'll sell legendaries and stuff along the way. But sometimes I'll run out of money a little bit, like in the late 20s or 30s, and have to do just a little bit of money farm. But anyway, yeah. So make sure, so you do this route. So the trick here is you do not jump. Just fall right off the ledge. Just run right off the ledge. Do not jump there. And that's probably the only tricky part in the whole thing. But just do the same loop that I'm doing. It takes about an hour. Starting from level 3 to getting to level 9 and $1 million, it's about an hour. So there, I got 2,000 experience because I completed the scavenger achievement. So that's just one of many different achievements you knock off as you do this farm that gives you that free experience. Anyway, I don't know if you miss, but you might have to. I guess the point is, yes, you might miss if you jump. Yes, you could overshoot. It's definitely not smooth or comfortable as when you just run off the edge. Yeah, if you're running a little bit low on money, this would be a good way to get some. Spatula, you're right. At that point in the game. Although usually I get enough money. Like usually if I run out of money later in the game, you just do some selling. You know, we've been getting a lot of purple class mods. It's the one thing we've got. Purple class mods. So if I get something I think is worth selling, then you go to the Underdome and you stick it in the bank. Save it for later in the playthrough. Not enough room in my bank. What?
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
I don't think I've ever run out of bank space before. First time for everything, I guess.
Remember, you can always count
Alright, what do we got left to buy? Sniper? Combat rifle. Okay. So what do we have? So we're missing sniper, and we're missing... We already have combat rifles, so sniper's the only one we're missing. Alright, so one more SCU to buy, and then we'll get $1 million, and we'll be done. So maybe another 15 more runs, circles, something like that.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else.
Anyway, but like I said, it's about an hour. It's about an hour for a really, really good start to your run, is what it amounts to. Invest an hour, and you have a much easier time for the first part of your run. But I've seen a lot of the major streamers will do this. Like, I first saw Jolt's dude doing this. Captain Fufu does it. It's a pretty common farm. The one way it's gotten refined over the years, though, is when I originally saw people doing it, they weren't falling off the edge there. They were actually jumping up on top here, which was fairly frightening, to tell the truth. I don't even want to demonstrate it in one life mode, but this method here is completely foolproof, so it's very relaxing. The other thing I don't like to do with it, though, is like if I'm doing brick, I don't like to do the jump and all that in super speed mode. Because again, with brick, when he's in super speed mode, he floats a lot farther with his jumps, and it is terrifying. So no super speed when I'm doing this farm with brick. The legendary chance in this one is pretty low. We haven't found a single legendary yet. So I don't really like typically I actually don't in a typical run I wouldn't find anything that I think is worth keeping out of the chests. I usually find nothing that's decent enough. This time is a little bit unusual because I found 3 purple class mods with full skills and a bonus ability at the bottom, which is very unusual. So I've actually kept 3 class mods, but that's kind of crazy good luck. But a lot of times the stuff you get out of here is like level 34, and by the time you hit level 34, we will have farmed the Claptrap gift shop many times at level, and so the chance of finding something that isn't outstripped by the time you actually get to level 34 is pretty low in my experience. Usually have something better by the time you get there. But every once in a while you might find a hellfire or something, or a volcano that you might use. Anyway. I don't know what the percent is. That's a good question, Duckling. It seems much faster, but I don't know how much faster it is. But it definitely makes the flow in here feel uncomfortable to me. Like you float when you're jumping off, excuse me, you float when you're coming off that edge, and then when you do this little jump you float as well, and it terrifies me, so I don't recommend it.
More loot? Don't mind if I do.
I would say it's at least 50% faster. It feels a lot faster when you're actually doing the playthrough. Like if you're trying to run around a big map or something, it feels a lot faster to me. But whether it really is 50%, I don't know. You know, because normally what it is, it's the speed that he has when he's using his action skill. So I wonder if there's might be some description under his action skill. I've never looked for that specific info, but Because that's technically what you're doing, right? Is you're glitching his action skill into being continuously active for the speed glitch. Is that right? I think I remember hearing about that, but not something that you would ever try for one life mode. But that does sound familiar to me though, now that you're saying it. But not something I've ever tried to do because of the way I play this game. Yeah, doing it on command and doing it 100% safe, right? 100% safely. Last stinger. Alright, so we got 247, so we got $250,000, so another 750k and we'll be done with the farm.
Mine,
And we will move on. Oh yeah, so the movement speed glitch, I could demonstrate it real quick for you. Cloudy, here, hold on a sec. We need to switch characters. I'll just show it. I'll show it to you real fast. It's easier for me to show you and then explain it while I'm doing it. Alright, so Brick is going along here. So what you do is you hit action skill and then you hit inventory. And now he's got super speed. So it's that easy. Just action skill and then hit open your inventory and then he's stuck going super fast compared to his normal. Anyway, that's as easy as it is. To me, it is a glitch, but I use it for one life runs. It's honestly it's honestly one of the things that makes Brick so fun to play is getting the speed glitch. Yeah, no, I would use it. I use it all the time. The only place that I don't recommend using it is like I said, this farm here. I don't like using it. It feels extremely unsafe. And I lost a one life Brick in Crom's Canyon. To the the part where you're actually fighting Crom himself. They've got those death ledges. And I backed off one of those death ledges with Brick, and I'm pretty sure that happened because I had super speed on and I wasn't moving in a way that I expected. So I don't recommend using super speed when there are death ledges around, death cliffs around. But otherwise, yeah, super speed all the time.
Great to see you.
Yeah, I recommend it. Yeah. It's definitely the most fun way to play Brick is zipping around the map. After you do it between Lilith and Brick, it makes Roland and Mordecai feel really slow.
Hope I'm lucky.
Welcome back, Spatula. Yeah, they all have their own ways. I like them all. For these one life runs, though, I've settled into only doing Lilith or Brick until I finally get this challenge completed. because I really want to finish the challenge and not die to stupid ramp deaths and stuff. I'd really like to be successful. But, and Lilith and Brick, I think, have the greatest chance of succeeding. So those are the only two I'm going to play until I actually beat the challenge. Lilith, because of phase walk and mercenary comms and just being amazing. And Brick has extended fight for your lifetime, which really helps him, really beefs up his survivability. So those are the two that I've been playing, alternating. Although I'm doing 2 Liliths on the road because it sounds like everybody else is doing Brick these days. Spatula of Death's gonna do a Brick 1 life, starting tomorrow, right, Spatula? Spatula likes to stream in the evenings. And he's gonna be starting a new 1 life Brick, I believe this Friday. Anyway, check out his stream. Anyway, so I decided to do another Lilith just because there's other people doing bricks right now, like Thugly Duckling is also doing brick run right now. Though I don't think you're doing 1 life, right? Thug Duckling. Yeah, not a 1 life. Anyway, so there's enough people doing brick right now. I decided just to do another Lilith. Although I usually alternate.
More loot? Don't mind if I do.
Thug, oh, okay. Yeah, everyone calls me a shiny. It's easier than just saying the whole name. When you essentially got, you know, because of Twitch being what it is, everybody's got to pick long usernames unless you started streaming immediately or whatever. Anyway. Alright, we have 634,000. Alright, just a little bit more. We'll have $1 million when we're done with this. Probably 5 more runs would be my guess, and we'll be done.
Great to see you!
Great to see you too, Claptrap. I haven't seen a single legendary yet. That is a little weird. It's a little weird not even to get something. An equalizer, something. We haven't seen a single one. I expect not to find one worth saving, but usually you'd see at least something. But it definitely tells you this is not a good place to farm for legendaries. If you're not doing this particular farm, you probably don't want to check these chests. They've got a really low awesome level. Kind of like the chests around Giant Claptrap's arena. Those are all super low awesome chests.
Let's see what we've got.
Yeah, I never even check them. They're not even worth it. The odds of finding anything good in them is astronomical. And especially when you got the gift shop unlocked at that point, why would you bother, right?
In a world of no guarantees, you can
But before I realized it, I used to actually check them in the olden days. But now I've learned, I know better.
But check me out. Come on, get down.
We should get up around 8 or 900,000 with this one. We might only be a couple runs from being done. See how much money we get this time. Like I said, I'd like to have $1 million. If I have $1 million, then I don't need to worry about money. A lot of times ever. Just with steadily selling legendaries and stuff as I go along. I never have to actually stop and farm for cash. Every once in a while, though, I'll run a little bit short. At some point in the playthrough. Alright, 951, last run. Then we'll move on. Those pistol chests give you the most money. Getting 4 pistols, I think, is the most you can get in terms of cash. Hey, Captain Fifu, how's it going? Yeah, we didn't find a single one. An hour of chest farming here in T-Bone Junction, not a single legendary. That is unusual. I usually don't find many, but zero is some kind of omen. Maybe it's an omen of success. I'm gonna take it as an omen of good luck for this run. There'll be no ramp deaths because we didn't get a crappy legendary in T-Bone. We're forever warded against crappy ramp deaths. I choose to believe that. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're looking for, oh, what's the longbow? Very nice. We're looking for that grenade that we just found. That's the jumping grenade we'll use the rest of the playthrough. We're looking for shields in general, although that's kind of low priority. But what we really like to find at this point is like level 10 weapons, and weapons we can use in the cave farm. Here's the class mods we did find. These is I think it's unusual for me to find 3 class mods this nice during the T-Bone Junction farm. To get 3 purples with all 4 or all 5 rows filled in is pretty unusual. So we were lucky that way. I don't know that I've ever gotten better class mods out of that farm. That's probably the nicest I've ever gotten. Is that right? Nice. I've usually, well, it varies. Some playthroughs I get it right away like I just did, and some playthroughs I actually have to farm, you know, 15 or 20 minutes for it. Just punch the zombies to death.
You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets.
I'm kind of tempted by this double machine pistol. Try it. Alright, we don't need to look at that anymore.
Buy a first aid kit and you won't regret
Shock resistance. What do we have for shields? Didn't I grab my shields out of here? I guess I didn't? No? Here they are. I forgot I had shields, I guess. Get rid of this. I hate how squirrely this thing is.
If you need healing, step right up.
So 159, 32. That's similar to what we have here. I'm not gonna buy that. We're hoarding all the vendor RNG. I hope so. Let me just say, I hope so.
Wanna shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Vladov has your needs covered.
29, 9.7, that's not bad.
Who needs a real doctor when you get
Alright, what do we have? We have... This is a 13, this is a 13, this is a 10. Alright, I'm gonna shoot it a few more times and then we'll head to, then we'll get started.
Don't settle for anything less.
We can always come back and do more later. So yeah, wait 30 seconds and then you know that the game will save. Wait till 30 seconds of TikTok the vendor and then you can be sure you'll get a save in. And you won't lose whatever you purchased. Alright, so I'm gonna do this 5 more times and then we'll go back to the quests.
You don't need to be a better shot.
Terrible
You just
carnage.
need to shoot more bullets.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machine?
Slow health regeneration. Very slow health regeneration. Let's buy this one.
Step right up.
Teach those lance guys a thing or two about firepower.
Alright, 30 seconds.
If you find that your
Oh, that's nice.
holding up bullets, then SNS has the solution. More bullets. All SNS guns have extended magazines.
Buy a first aid kit. You won't
Definitely keeping that. Get rid of this.
regret it. The Lance are the best armed mercs out there. You need something better.
Wait till 30 seconds have gone by. Save quit. Alright, one more time and then I'll head off to the campaign.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, then SNS has the solution.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machine?
Guns have extended magazines.
Alright, so this early part we're over leveled, so I like to smack everything to death. There's a $1,000 experience point, 1,000 experience point bonus you get for the punchy achievement where you punch people to death. So it's not a lot, but I like to do it anyway, just because we're overpowered at this point. So you gotta punch 50 things to get the punchy achievement. And we've probably killed 3 things already, so we will slap things to death for a while. 50. Yeah.
Shoot them all! Kill him now! Get him!
You can double check that real quick. I'm pretty certain it's 50, but yeah, so yeah, it's the weird thing about this game is you get experience for the achievements, which is how the T-Bone Junction experience farm works. You get all these things, all these experience bonuses just from buying and selling in vendors and looting things. Anyway, and then punchy, yeah, I get 50 kills with melee. It's only 1,000, but whatever. I gotta talk to Zed.
What can I do for you? Lilith.
Yeah, but you can do the hang time thing pretty easily, though. I'll show you. We'll do it in a little bit. We usually get it first try. I think it's easier to get in the enhanced, honestly. But I'll show you how I usually do it in just a little bit here. The thing about the enhanced, though, is you can't run over Bonehead, which a lot of people like to do, or kill Bonehead with the car, because they put in a barrier for whatever reason. They gotta kill Bonehead the hard way.
You? One more step and it'll be your last. You should have seen the look on your face.
You just have to get yourself killed doing that,
Come over
TK.
here and chat a while. Always nice for a fellow to have company out here. I'll see you later, right? I'm gonna see you. See you later, okay?
I don't know the scroll wheel way, actually. That's new to me. Yeah, ain't that the tooth spatula? If they saw a chance to put an invisible wall, they did it. The invisible wall technology was way too exciting for them to resist. Yeah, more important than anything. I don't know how you can't understand that, spatula. Of course it is. Level design is life. Nobody is, Spatula. Nobody is. They're playing 12 level chess and we're all playing two-dimensional chess.
You've done well.
Okay, okay.
You've done well. I've decided to reopen my Firestone franchise thanks to you. Head into town and buy some new gear.
Facilities with all equipment. Upgrade now.
This is one of the dumbest things ever, is when we make you go back to TK after buying a grenade. Although actually the worst thing is when you are doing the quest for the Nox DLC, and you unlock the second roadway, and then they immediately send you back on the second roadway to get the code or whatever. And that is even worse than this little redundancy right here. You were literally already out there.
Hey, why don't you come over here and chat a while? Always nice for a fellow to have company out
You
here.
gotta come all the way back to town and turn it in.
If you ever need anything,
It's insane.
anything at all, let me know.
Okay, you know, now that you're saying it, I think maybe I have seen that before, Thug. That's starting to sound more familiar to me. I think maybe I saw Joltstu do it maybe a long time ago. Well, I have a easier way to do it, or at least a simpler way to do it. Anyway, I'll show you when I get there in a little bit here.
Want to make a bigger boom?
Which I learned, I can't remember who I learned it from. Joltstu or Captain Fufu or somebody. I definitely didn't invent it myself. Alright, how many more do we have to kill for Punchy? Must be getting close. Five more. Okay, cool. There, we got Punchy there. It's only 1,000, but whatever. I like punching these guys in the beginning. I hardly ever use melee the rest of the playthrough, so I get all the melee out of me here in the beginning. Alright, let's check out our grenades.
You are about to face your first real challenge.
A first real challenge. Hope I have two, Angel. Nice that you care so much about me. My favorite NPC.
You woke the wrong dog. Ah, yeah! Let me just get my hand around your throat.
Deaded. Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's the only game I know of that has that mechanic in it. I mean, there must have been others, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. But it is kind of interesting. It makes you, at least in the beginning, do stuff maybe a little different than you would otherwise, just to get some experience.
don't you come over here and chat a while? Always nice for a fellow to have company out here. Thanks. Just some things are too hard to do without
No end to my power.
my eyes.
Well, I'll be damned. You killed Nine Toes.
I did. I killed the hell out of him.
Celebrate sometime.
equipment
Might
working.
want to check out the bounty
Borderlands.
board and see if anyone else has a job for you. You got what you need, now scram.
Did I buy grenades? I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Oh, come on, let's get down, get the check out. Check it out, I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Are you the one killing all the crap when people ask? To catch a ride near Firestone is more busted than my mama's girl parts. Real appreciate you taking a poke at that. The system's not my mom. That dog down the scared kid, know what I'm saying?
We'll go do TK's work earlier.
Smells like off-worlder. How you liking our planet anyways?
I think it's fantastic, TK. Thinking about a nice homestead in the Doll Headlands. Settle down to a quiet life here on Pandora.
Remember, you can always count on Marcos for the best comes around. Step right up.
Lamest quest in Borderlands. I don't know why such an early quest is so poorly implemented. It's like maybe they started on it, then they forgot to work on it. I don't know. Okay. We'll kill what's his name? Scar with the rocket launcher. I always like to do that when I start with the rocket launcher. It's the only time I ever kill anything with a rocket launcher the entire playthrough. Yeah, let's put on our damaging grenade. Alright, we'll kill Scar with this. Usually comes chasing after you faster than that. Alright, you gotta watch out for that burst fire. Alright, that's it. That's our one kill with the rocket launcher the entire playthrough. It was kind of weird the way he stayed up there. Usually he'll come down and attack you much faster than that. The young ones, was that a Western? I'm trying to remember. That sounds familiar. I guess maybe is my answer. It sounds familiar.
Whoa! Did you know that by aiming your crosshairs at an enemy, your HUD can display your target's level, health, and kill streak? The higher level an enemy, the more dangerous they will be. If you see
Here, let's switch to a different weapon. I think we have a level 10 we can put here. Yeah. British comedy, round MTV at one point. Okay, I'm not sure if I did then, Spatula. It doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, I'm gonna put on the quest so I don't forget the grab the seeds. Otherwise, I will absolutely forget. Oh, I forgot to grab the thing from Scar. I'm always forgetting stuff. We gotta grab the leg. At least the platform ramp comes down. Can we knock this down? How do we get this down? Is there a trick to this? It's been a long time since I forgot to pick the leg up. But it's probably not the last time. There it is. Oh, after turning in the quest. Okay, so you can farm Scar if you want to. That makes sense. I never come back here, so... I've seen people come here and farm for the, what do you call them? The Iridian artifacts. I don't usually do that though. Usually I don't farm the artifacts at all. Or if I do farm them, I farm the pack. There's our first badass. Farm the pack and the zombie DLC. Oh, really? Bulldog hybrid? So that must be just farming the crest reward, right? You have to read only the crest reward to get that? I didn't even know. I don't know. I'm not familiar with all the hybrids in this game. The Nemesis Invader I hear about all the damn time from a certain streamer. We can give him a shout out. His eternal quest for the Nemesis Invader that Whammer does. I don't know what he's gonna do when he actually finds it. He'll probably fall over dead. Dead in shock. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. He actually dropped it. Oh, okay. Well, let's hope he gets it sooner rather than later. Did I miss a thing already? I don't know. If I did, I can always just come back and get the first one again. Oh no, it's giving me the TK's leg quest. That's what's going on with that. Okay, we're alright. We're alright with the seeds. Prove how easy it is. Nice. Captain Fufu actually got a Nemesis Invader, but he was doing the dedicated drops mod. So anyway, but he got a Nemesis Invader just last week, I think it was. It was real recently he got one. So it was fun to actually see one in action. But did you get the Nemesis Invader, Thug? That's the real question. That's the one that Wham would really kill you over.
I just keep getting better.
Level up bonus.
Feel it.
I think the fastest way is the way Whammer does it with Lilith and Spectracom and Sniper Rifle. I think that's the fastest way to farm crawl reliably. Especially if you're not doing it one life, you know. We could try it. Yeah, right. He just does a normal fight with he has Lilith with a Spectracom. I think that is the fastest way to do it if you're not worried about getting killed.
Hey, newcomer. I've been looking for you. I'll see you later. See you later, okay?
Alright, so I've got to kill Bonehead. I don't have the best weapons for it, actually. Oh, yeah, we kill Bonehead with the rocket launcher, too. I think we'll actually do 2 kills with the rocket launcher this playthrough. Need our damaging grenade. Do we have 8? We have 8. We're good. Yeah, so a lot of times in the original version, people will get a car and kill Bonehead that way, but you can't do that in this version because they put a barrier up over the entrance. There's that little metal in front of the gate prevents you from driving in here.
I ate my mother.
Almost got killed by the burst fire there. Forgot there was another rocket to go.
I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, so important. It just infuriated them that people were cheesing Bonehead. Yeah, they put this like pie-shaped barrier up. Anyway, whatever. You guess what happened? Okay. Oh, I forgot to go save by Dr. Zed.
Sure is lonely around here.
Don't let the lads get the upper hand. Get a better gun today.
Not gonna buy replacement rockets. Probably won't use the launcher again.
Guns for professional mercs.
Here, let's try the fire one we got.
And heavy, accurate,
See if this thing's any good.
assuming you're strong enough.
Getting stronger by the minute.
Greetings, traveler. New missions.
Look at the new missions of the bounty board.
Don't forget to check out Marcus's store.
So in the beginning here, I always just go down the side here. And then we'll switch over here and get cooldown and extension. But in the beginning, I like to have the healing. So I head down that left side till I get it all done. This one, yeah, it's pretty good. This fire rate's pretty crappy. It's probably the worst thing about it.
Get out of here.
That right there is a beaut, man. My runners ain't the prettiest gal at the dance, but she'll put out the second you ask her. And be sure to hit the boost to know whoever wants to catch a ride with the scooter man.
Alright, so here's how I learned how to do this. Come up here and then look at the side. And then don't drive so far that you fall off. And get the car stuck awkwardly vertical. You want to avoid doing it. Now the car won't even move. Alright, take 2. Take 3. My excuse is the runners are faster in the enhanced version than they are in the OG. They're like greased lightning. Alright, anyway, you get the back wheels hanging. You're supposed to wait until they stop bobbing up and down. And then you want to count to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you get out. And then what you want to do is melee and enter. So you melee, then enter just a fraction of a second later. And there you got the orbit achieved. It seems to work a lot easier on this enhanced version than it does on the regular. It's because I almost always get that the very first try on the enhanced. Like I did there, first try.
Hell, did you just leap over piss wash goalie of one of my runners? Man, dude, tell me when you're gonna do that crap. That was awesome.
All right.
Anyway, I think it's simpler than like spinning the mouse wheel stuff. You can set it up with you know, any playthrough. Oh, my stupid gun is stuck. It won't ADS.
Aw, did that hurt?
Oh, I forgot to pick up
119.
I forgot to pick up one of the
under an hour. This is interesting,
Annis journals.
considering we haven't had water for days. I equate my ever-decreasing
Yeah, that could be
sanity
true.
with
That could be
the
true.
population of
Yeah.
my dig sites. With the investigation of the symbols and glowing patterns of the site, we finally unearthed arguably certifiable proof of the existence of alien life having been here.
All right, why don't you come on back? I got something for you.
Day 43 on Pandora. At least I believe it to be the 43rd day I've been here. The moonlight cycles are difficult to get used to. The planet
gotta kill
rotation
Bonehead
day is
again.
over 90 hours long. The people that inhabit this salted dust ball are as ignorant
Maybe I'll kill him a third time with the grenade or the rocket launcher.
as this
Seems to be working pretty
When I
well.
attach scientific inquiry
Do we have any grenades? We
to
do.
something like the vault, I'm greeted with silly nursery rhymes and slack-jawed soliloquy about a man who knew a man who knew a man. They drift off into a stupor where I half imagine they're drunk or brain damaged and are unaware of my continued presence. If I believed in hell, I would contemplate how it compared to Pandora. Ironically, such a belief would align me with these Neanderthals.
Alright, no rocket launcher required. The fire rate on this gun is just too slow.
I surrender!
I'm really good at this.
Patricia Tanis, Doll Scientific Advisor, Day 1 on planet Pandora. I have been assigned to this sector by my superiors to find evidence of abandoned alien technology similar to that found by our competitor, the Atlas Company, in the ruins on Prometheus. Technology that many believe made them the superpower they are now. This kind of find seems astronomically improbable on a rock like this, but my benefactors believe in it enough to waste my considerable talents. I've only been here for 3 hours, and I already believe this planet will be the death of me. Scientists do not chase myths and legends.
You'll find a fella named Shep near the crossroads on the way to the mine.
End to my power.
No end to my power.
And his entire family and built a tent out of him. Tough luck. But that Shep is a good kid. I'd appreciate you helping him.
You can always trust the gun at your side.
I do like the one-click purchase in the enhanced version.
That your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, then SS has the solution.
This man, Sledge, has something we need. You are going to get it from him. Sledge is a bad man who has done terrible
I didn't even look at
things
it,
to the people of
Thug.
Firestone.
We could have had it. I didn't even look at it. I wonder about that sometimes. I could have found like Nemesis invaders. There could be all kinds of hybrids that just because I never even check. I probably got all of them in my different playthroughs, but I never look at them. They despawn unloved and unwanted. Sad, really.
Get your mans here.
Yeah, we're gonna do that to level 19 actually. Hit the Lost Crystal, hit the Lost Cave. That'll be next after we do these few quests here to get a little extra experience. Alright, so we're level 13, so we have some new weapons we can use now. We have our sniper. We have this machine pistol, which is kind of interesting. We have the smasher to try. Okay. Oh, I forgot to hit the switch over there.
Blood!
Push the button.
Blood! Blood!
Have to go hit the switch on the other side.
Woken up, hoping I was having a reoccurring nightmare. We spent more than 36 hours earlier today relocating our campsite closer to our dig site, only to be ambushed by local wildlife that's hungry coming out of hibernation. Half of my staff was eaten alive, or killed by skags. I survived by hiding under a colleague of mine who was being devoured on top of me. His name was Carl. My emotions are deadened.
You didn't deserve to die like that.
In point of fact, the only emotion I felt was that of joy. I felt joy because his chair was always more comfortable than mine. I took his chair, and then I noticed the emissive glow on the rocks at the dig
Alright, so it should be just one more Tannis journal to get. Yeah. Oh, and I gotta get that breaking wind thing over here. I keep forgetting to push those buttons. Alright, there we go.
All right, boys, take him out! I don't want to die! They got me dead!
Day 172.
Always some, yeah, these
Today
guys.
was crushed under an alien ruin that collapsed today. She didn't
Racks
die
get
right away,
aggroed
but
on ya.
begged me to put her out of her misery as she choked on various fluids and bile. I hesitated because she was the last one alive. This wasn't me. As she was choking and coughing and dying, I tried to enjoy the interaction, which I imagined to be a conversation as I...
Alright, we're gonna have to listen to that one more time, unfortunately. Like Lionel, yeah. If only he knew. If only Lionel knew.
Day 172.
He was sitting on top of a enormous
Today
spring.
Was crushed under an alien ruin that collapsed today. She didn't die right away and begged me to put her out of her misery as she choked on various fluids and bile. I hesitated because she was the last one alive. This wasn't me. As she was choking and coughing and dying, I tried to enjoy the interaction, which
I usually turn the
as I knew it was the last
voiceover
I would
off, so I don't have to listen to Tana say this stuff twice, but we'll just suffer through it today.
I could tell that she regretted the decision. The Skags have been waiting for this meal for a while. They will not go hungry.
Let's get some wheels.
All right, boys, take him out!
Alright. Alright, we'll start the Lost Cave Farm. I'm not gonna be able to finish it today though, before the stream ends. We'll at least get started working on our levels. Guy coming? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, definitely not angry.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there?
Alright, here, let me look at my equipment here real quick. I have the smasher we could try to. Let's try the masher for a little bit, see how it does. I have a feeling I'm gonna like the machine pistol better.
Yes, feel it.
Masher's not bad though.
I'm really good at this.
3-shot masher, man. The gun of champions. And it's been so long since I played Borderlands 2. I haven't played it in ages now at this point. I don't think I'd ever try Borderlands 2 One Life, because you have to do so much more farming than the Borderlands 1. I mean, it's just such a monumental game. The game is huge compared to BL1. And a lot more gear to farm. Yeah, some people skip that though, the OP10 thing, which I think is reasonable. I'll just pass on that. I guess I'm thinking of something different though. I'm thinking of regular playthroughs. For One Life, I guess everybody does have to do the OP10 thing, don't they? If you want to do the strict rules. I'm thinking of like K6's playthroughs. He doesn't like to do the OP levels. Okay, let's compare the masher and the machine pistol. Machine pistol is definitely better from my bad aim. Although that was a level up bonus, so maybe not the fairest test in the world. We'll try it over here without the level up bonus and see how it does. Yeah. In Borderlands 1, there's no official rules, but people like to do it Captain Fufu style. So with you can do whatever you want in playthrough 1, just get through it, farm what you want, do whatever you want. But then in playthrough 2, you don't do any side quests other than the Claptrap rescue missions. And a few others that are non-dangerous, like in the Claptrap DLC, there's a few quests you can do around the town that there's no risk of dying, and those are okay to do those side quests as well. Anyway, but basically you save all the side quests until playthrough 2, and you wait until you're level 69, and then you do the side quests to complete the playthrough. So you do 100% side quests at max level. And it's all very difficult. But that is what makes it a fun challenge. But there's no like, it was never like a big thing. Like the BL2 one was like a huge thing with like a ton of streamers doing it. And so it had like this rule set that people more or less follow. But BL1 standard is pretty much set by Captain Fufu, leading the way by example.
at all this stuff.
Get your mans here.
We have a new shield we can use, I just remembered.
Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed.
Aw, did that... Yes, feel it!
I'm just doing things so the quest will be done by the time I'm ready to do the quest. We'll already have all the crystals.
I just keep moving.
Level up bonus. Level up bonus, wreck those nerds. Yeah, we'll get it, yeah. After I get to level 18, usually what I like to do is get to level 18 and then I'll complete the Claptrap rescue. And then usually there's a little bit more farming to do to finish up, to get up to 19. But I'm gonna have to end the stream around noon. We might not finish this farm up today. Have to pick it up again tomorrow. And then the next thing you do after this is the Claptrap DLC. Which is one thing I do a little bit different than Captain Fufu and Spatula. Is I like to go into the Claptrap DLC with it being like level level like 14, 15. I think is what it's at. But they'll go in there earlier and actually lock it in at a lower level. But I prefer doing it as a higher level because I come out, like I'll come out of there, the Claptrap DLC at about level 22, something like that. And I think it's a little more interesting to do it at a little bit higher level. I think the loot's a little more interesting. I don't know, I just prefer it. I prefer to come out of there a little higher level and a little bit better loot. I have died, as Spatula knows, though I have died to free roaming steel several times. So it is not without risk. But that's the way I prefer to do it. Yeah, I like to save the zombie playthrough for, I use it to level up before I do Crom's Canyon. This is the way I do the zombie DLC. I lost a couple of playthroughs to, a little bit slow getting back there on these guys. I lost a couple playthroughs to Crom's. So now I like to go into Crom's a little bit over leveled.
I'm really good at this.
So when I'm ready to do Chroms, I instead go to the zombie DLC, and I do the whole zombie DLC just to level up, and then I finish. Then I do Chroms afterward. My preferred routing. All right, we got all the crystals. So I don't need to worry about that anymore. Level up bonus.
All this stuff.
Alright, see you, man. Thanks for stopping by today. Thanks for the raid earlier. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.
Get your mans here.
Alright, let's level up.
It's hard to seek new opportunities with old equipment. Upgrade now.
It looks like we're gonna be almost done with this farm. Just a little bit to do tomorrow, and then on to the Claptrap DLC. Sniper rifle is more sway than I like.
Aw, did that hurt?
Wow, we hit that guy coming at us. Feel it. I found I got something out of this chest that I actually used maybe once. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it to jump up here and check it. Habit, I guess. Oh, you know, we actually might have some of the upgrades we can use. Do we have any more upgraded weapons, or we use them all already? I think we're using them all already. Let's go ahead and get rid of this.
If you need healing, step right up. A sniper without a sniper comm is just a guy with a gun. Find the comm that's right for you.
Let's go end after the next one. I don't know if Spatula, you're still around. Can we see who we should raid today?
See what we've got.
Alright, thanks, man. I mean, thanks, man.
Who needs a real doctor when you get the shield in here? Scary good offense. It's a good defense. So get yourself a shield.
Level up bonus. I love Lilith's little laugh after she kills things. It's fantastic. Whoever thought of having the Vault Hunters be cheerful killers was a genius. Razor Fate, Little Kid, both built to you. Okay. You can do Razor Fate. I feel like I see Razor more often. Even if he does spell Razor wrong. Alright, cool. Alright, well that is going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Hopefully get this challenge completed this time. Let's go raid Razor Fate. He is a fun Borderlands streamer. He does all kinds of stuff. He does crazy challenges. Like he did a challenge once where he did no action skill challenge. Just all kinds of stuff he likes to do. Goofy things. Anyway, have a great day and I'll see you another time.